I have a question for the lipstick lesbians. How do makeup brands choose what they are going to produce in 2025?
Hey Queen, Christina here. I was gonna have Alexis answer this actually, but as someone who's not in the beauty industry, who's learned everything through Alexis's eyes,
I'd like to see if you know the answer.
The last 10 years, this is what I find super fascinating about cosmetics that I think a lot of people don't realize. One of the first beauty events Alexis ever took me to was actually a cosmetics manufacturing trade show. What this is are actually the manufacturers that make the cosmetics for the brands, showcasing their latest innovations. Not every single cosmetics brand has their own lab where they're making their products. Usually brands are outsourcing these formulas to these manufacturers, these third-party suppliers, and that's where they get their formulas. Now they go to these trade shows, they swatch and they try the latest innovation. Every single brand that you can think of are going to these trade shows to find the latest and greatest innovations. Everyone's seeing the same stuff. So that's possible that two brands you love
fall in love with the same formula from the same supplier, but it doesn't mean they're going to use that. It's an inspiration. Manufacturers are way ahead of brands. They have to be. They're presenting to brands. Brands are their clients.
Once they find an innovation, they modify the formula according to the needs of their customers or their brand or how they want to do it. Now this process takes 12 to 24 months. The big takeaway here though is that everyone's seeing the same stuff.
Don't forget about the retailers.
Exactly.
The retailer has to buy into what the brand wants to launch. The brand can't go and arbitrarily launch whatever they want unless the retailer blesses them.
But why are all these brands launching things at the same time? There's two things going on. They're seeing all the same stuff at the same time, picking up the same thing that's going to cost about 12 to 24 months, or the same category of thing. Second thing that's happening is that the retailer is telling these brands what they should launch. Hence why you see a lot of the same products coming out at Sephora at the same time. Beauty product developers that know what's going on in the industry actually engage with all of these manufacturers and all of these suppliers from all around the world. This is why when Alexis and I started this channel, I was having her play the game guessing where it's from.
Let's play that game where I make you test a random product and you have to tell me where it's made.
Because when Alexis is playing that game, guessing where something is made, she's not just guessing the region, she's guessing the supplier.
This is giving US to me. It was made in France. Gotta be Italy.
She's guessing, yes, based on the aesthetic and style of a place. She's also guessing based on the aesthetic and a style of a manufacturer, because the way that these manufacturers stay competitive with their own unique styles and their own unique technology, it's really fascinating. Sometimes, not to get too nuanced, these manufacturers, they could be in Italy, but they could have factories in the USA, for example. It might be the same style of the manufacturer who started and is based in Italy, and it's Italian in its aesthetic, but it's made in the USA. That's why you see Alexa struggle sometimes. She's like, is this Italy? Is this USA? And she'll guess Italy, it was made in the USA, but then we find out, oh, it was from that Italian manufacturer that she knows and loves. So it's really interesting. It's my 2 cents as someone who's not in the industry that now knows all this stuff.
Good.
I thought so too. Hope that helps and clarifies. And for the record, I had this question too when I was shadowing Alexis.
And dating.
Yeah.